How long are you going to hold that face for? Like just sat hold it the whole time.
Hello.
Good evening, guys and girls. How long are you going to hold that face for?
Got a bit of
playing in the background.
repeat. So yeah, hi.
Good evening. We haven't been on for 2 weeks.
I know. We're not in.
No, yeah.
Well, we are in, but not now.
Yeah. We're not in our. We live in our house, new house. We've only got one house, but live in our house, but we don't have internet yet, so we're still working, and we haven't built a workshop, obviously. So we're still working from family garage and stuff. And
let's just say hello.
We're just saying hello. We're just here. We're just
happy
to be here. Exactly.
Yeah. So say hello to
hope
you.
Everyone is doing well.
So we got Leanne in. Hello. She says, "I've been waiting to find out about the house."
Yes.
We're here to tell.
It's nice to have good news as well, not just like we haven't heard back from the surveys or
and solicitors. It was long, but it could have been longer.
Other people waited longer for house moving. I appreciate that. We're not getting our violins out. You know what I mean? No. We're not saying ours is worse than anyone else's. Even some of our best friends. Took a long time.
We've got some gossips to tell you about. We've got some.
What gossip we got?
Not gossip, but you know what I mean. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
a few stories.
A few stories.
They'll be in the videos, I don't care.
But Village Restoration. Hello.
Good evening.
Where are we? We've got Sean. Hi, congratulations on getting your house.
Thank you, dude.
Appreciate it, dude. Hope you're well. We've got Jason who's rapping. We're live.
What are you rapping? Bit of like
R&B,
bit of hip hop. Or what actual parcels are you rapping? Is it you got some big stuff to post, small stuff? Is it just going to
big fish, little fish
in a bubble mailer? I'm jealous of people who just posted a bubble mailer.
You said that when we were when I was doing the thumbnail and putting it live, and I thought I'll do a little bit of banter on Instagram with like Star Wars, and Jack actually said, "You think you're funnier than you actually are." Well, I think that's so rude.
No, I watched it, rude. And then was like, "What do you think of it?" And I went, "Yeah, it's all right," but like,
and I was
but Em was laughing at her own, which I do all the time. I laugh at my own jokes, obviously.
I'm funny.
But yeah,
you're funny looking. No, I'm joking. That was me. I'm sorry.
That's right.
So
we
got Gemma in. Hello, Gem. How you doing?
Gem, hope you're well.
We got Jim. Hello.
Evening, Jim.
We got Richard. Whoop whoop. GT back in the building. Is that Elbow coffee?
But yeah,
we got Sam in. Hello, Sam.
Good to see you, Richard. Hope you're well. Hi, Sam.
No interweb is the worst thing about moving. Yeah, and because it was all up in the air, it's not like we exchanged and we
couldn't book it in advance.
No, well, we could have, but it would have been
we didn't know when. Yeah. But no, we've been given a date. I think it's like 17th or something for internet to be in, so it will get sorted.
Yes, we have returned.
You have returned. Yes.
Hope you sold well at Kempton, dude.
Yeah. Hope Kempton went well. It's always good. I enjoyed it. We bought a dining table. We didn't buy any stock. Well, no, we bought 2 bits of stock, but not a lot.
House bags. Ooh.
I know, fancy. Christmas presents. Oh, fair enough, Jason. It could be. I don't know if you're pulling my leg or not, but it could be eBay parcels. I don't know.
Jack's hilarious. Actually.
Thank you, Ricky. Got my back, bro.
I feel like sometimes I'm in the middle.
No, but in the relationship it's not a triangle relationship. It's not with Ricky, But I'm saying there's a good looking one. There's a good looking one.
I thought you meant
no. There's a good looking one and there's a funny one. All right. You're good.
Well, I'm definitely not good looking.
You're the good looking one, babe.
I appreciate.
I'm the funny one. All right.
Okay. All right. Anyway. We've got Simon. Evening, you two. Good to see you back alive.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to be back. Obviously, we're off for a couple of weeks. It's just been mad sorting a few bits out.
Yeah. So, like, obviously, we have filmed a video. We keep saying this, but
yeah, we have.
We have actually got a video,
and it's like 95% edited.
But it's car boot,
and then after the car boot, it's a little teaser on the house.
But obviously, we're not going to do a full house tour until we get ushers together.
Yeah, once we've like decorated a bit and sort of put our stuff up, put our stamp on the house, then we're happy to show.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because a few people have asked and that, and we're happy to do so. And it's also for our memory, so we can look back and go, "Oh, that's when we moved into the house." For our keepsake as well. But I hope you're well, Simon.
We got Daz in. What's up, home owners? I know it's weird, isn't it? It's weird.
Mad. First mortgage payment came out today. What's all that about? I'll be bumping that one. No, we will pay our bills. We're going to pay our bills, yeah.
Jack and his one-liners. No. Hello, Lainey. Hello.
If anyone hasn't, Lainey's doing a great series at the moment on called a Banish Bin. and I was lucky enough to be on it on Tuesday. That was good fun. So if you haven't seen that, go back and catch up, or watch the next one. And who's the guest?
Someone very unimportant,
very boring. The next guest,
someone
next
really,
Tuesday. It's this one over here. So if you haven't already, either catch up or definitely watch the one on Tuesday. But yeah, Lainey's lovely, and the channel's always good.
Lovely, and the channel is
so
good.
Thank you for them coming
on. Where's Sam? He's letting the Ford catch up down.
Yeah. Well, next time, Ricky, you come to Ford.
Oh, he's letting the Ford. Down.
You come forward.
Crew.
Sam come forward. We all go, and then we do a Thursday after. We can all have a good old catch up. So, and just can't miss that one because Em would scroll past that. Ricky, you know what I mean? I've got you. I mean, Ricky, Jack is funny and smooth. It seems. Well, you know, I have my moments. Evening, Louise.
Hello.
But yeah, thank you. Sorry. what is Sean on about? But yeah, I mean, it's all, I don't know. All is well. But yeah, I don't know. We haven't, as Em said, we haven't put a video out in a while. Couple of weeks. Which isn't a while for us recently. That's a sort of norm. But yeah, we'll have one out 100% because, like I said, I can say that now because it's practically edited in the next couple of days, which will be cool. And then after that, we'll just get back in the run of things. And we have got some footage filmed. What's
Bomb? Yeah, Ricky's video of the man. He sent it in the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are we?
Kev's in.
Hello. Thank you.
Appreciate that. Hopefully, right. What's the date today? It'll be the 7th. Or if it's on, if it's the 17th or 18th, I'm not sure what date they're putting the internet in.
It won't be. It will be.
Is it the 18th?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, so next week we still won't have internet in the house. Bless you. We still won't have internet in the house, so we will still be here, like to do our Thursday next week.
Yeah.
But the one after that, we should be in the house by then.
Fingers crossed.
So,
all being well.
Yeah, we are in the house. We're in. You know what I mean. We're back and forth. But for
black and yellow.
For actual.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it too, Lainey. I'm a bit nervous, but it will be good. It'll be
good. You enjoy it. Good fun.
Reseller. My mortgage is stuck with me. It's so clingy. It basically hates me.
Oh, love it, Daz. Love it.
Question from Jim. Does paying a mortgage change your outlook on reselling? Do you feel more pressure?
It's funny. I thought earlier, I was like, because we always said, and I know we're still very, very early days, but we said, like, very, very early days. But we said that, at the moment, we don't have a budget on, if we can afford the stock, we'll buy the stock because our bills are not so high. And once we get the house, our bills are higher.
I feel like because maybe being resellers or self-employed, we had to have quite a high deposit.
Yeah.
So it felt like
we had a buffer.
The pressure of maybe saving up.
Yeah.
I don't feel any more pressure because it felt like we had to work. Like just do you know what I mean?
Course.
So
once the bank balance starts going, woo, then the pressure. You know what I mean? But as long as we keep working hard and it goes back and forth. But ask me in a couple of months or whatever.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like it's I wouldn't say daunting, but obviously it's daunting.
Yeah,
but
of course.
I don't feel
weighted.
I don't feel. Yeah, I don't feel.
And it's. I feel like we can afford it as long as we keep working how we're working. You know what I mean? Like keep and as long as we keep selling how we're selling. Like you never know, do you?
No.
As everyone says. No,
I think growing and adapting, you just have to.
But you could have a quiet week.
Flow.
You're just going with the flow. You're taking each day as it comes, and just you could have a great day of sales and then have a naff day of sales, and you just hope that it levels out throughout the month and all the bills get paid, obviously. But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I think just work hard. I think we're just going to keep to our.
No days off, don't see friends, don't see family, just work. We'll be fine.
Sort of sound today.
Yeah, no, I know.
So if you guys have any more questions, then obviously please ask away.
Yes.
So we've got Robin Hood in. Hello, hey, Matt. Have I missed the house tour yet? No, we were just saying that the next video is coming out. It's going to have a sneak preview, and then once we're all settled and everything's in,
once we're in and sorted, then we'll do just a house tour video, which not everyone will watch because not everyone's gonna be interested, and we respect that. You know what I mean? It's not like, as I mentioned just now, we're putting it out almost for ourselves to look back on. And if anyone else wants to have a little nose around, they can have a nose around as well. Like, I'm quite nosy. I'd probably have a nose around someone else's. You know what I mean?
So that's the plan. So it will be soon.
Yeah. So for now, you've just got our faces and still a blue wall.
There's no blue wall.
There's no blue in the house. There's no blue wall. No. It's all white, and it's sort of like
white,
pale green. I'd say pale green. Yeah. Like not lime. You say it's a pale. You know what I mean?
Like duck eggs or
every colour we see. MC. So it's like bluey, greeny colour. Yeah, it's duck egg, that is.
It's ostrich egg.
Oh my god, like our fridge, the Smeg fridge, you guys might have seen
it's duck egg.
If that's duck egg, every other colour you've pointed at is not duck egg. You know? Like, oh, that's nice. That's duck egg. It's not, I don't know what duck egg is.
But our Smeg fridge is in.
Yes, the Smeg fridge fits and is in.
It
just fits. It just fits in the gap. Yeah. If it's virgin, don't count your chickens. They are a nightmare. No, we have not. Who have we booked? Who's it with?
Talk, but fibre, but only because of if it's crap, you can.
Yeah, they said if it goes below 100 or something, you can leave. Whereas
at the moment Virgin, we're working on like 30.
Here's like really low, but Virgin don't guarantee any amount. If that makes sense, they only gave us an estimate. The price, yeah, and the price as well. So we thought. I ain't paying Virgin prices. No.
So we've got Stephanie in. Hello.
Hope you're well.
I was going to say that.
all is well.
Richards, I've had a return request open for an item I've only packed today and has not had collected. It says the item is broken and they want a part refund and
that's got to be something else they've bought and thinking it's they've bought maybe 2 hi-fis or whatever it is, sound systems. And they've mixed it up. Sure. Otherwise, just ask eBay to cancel a transaction. Don't even post it because if they're going to play silly buggers already, you don't want to be gambling with that one.
We've had
a couple of returns. We had actually
story time.
This just got returned. Bish bash bosh, and paid £10 at the car boot. And one battery seemed to work fine. The other one didn't, so I thought, okay, maybe it just needs a charge. So it's a bit intermediate. What's the word? Intermittent. Yeah. So I paid £10. I listed it as sort of spares repairs and listed any faults to it. And like I said, one battery doesn't hold any charge. Blah 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 blah. Got £40 for it. And
but working would be like 60.
Yeah, working would be more. Yeah. And the buyer opened a return to say, one battery doesn't work. I'm like, yeah, I know. It literally says that in the description.
Thankfully, because it was in parts not working, we had an option that we hadn't had before, and it says cannot, because they'd open it saying obviously is defective.
Yeah.
But because it was in parts, we had an option that said cannot pay return postage.
Can't supply a label, so they had to pay it to send it back. As I just said, but we will obviously refund the original and the postage cost, so we'll still lose out a bit, which grinds my gears. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So, Richard, don't post that. As my advice, if you're gonna,
where are we going?
Just jumped.
We got laughter in. Hello.
Good evening.
Jim, that's good as long as you still love it and the pressure of paying bills doesn't take the shine off reselling.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, I'm hoping not. We literally, I mean, like I said, the pressure of the saving the money.
Yeah. But I think it's more like if sales slow down or dry up, then you start thinking, oh, okay,
you have to then adapt.
Have we sold enough to pay the bills this month? The whole time you're selling more than you need, as such, then it's a bonus, and then it's
up and down all the time.
Yeah, exactly. So fingers crossed that we keep buying, keep selling, keep listing, keep selling, and we keep enjoying it because we do. We love our jobs, as I know a lot of resellers do.
Cash flow can be a problem, especially now, as most of us are spending more than we are selling at the moment.
I mean, we are buying it when we see it, and
but we are trying to be a bit more picky.
Yeah, we're trying to.
Is that because there's not been do you know what I mean?
So I definitely think we're being more picky with, if we see something and the profit margin isn't high enough just for what we think we want to. We're buying other stuff instead, but we're not being picky, we're not being fussy. Not, oh, that's not good enough for us.
No.
Like any profit's a good profit.
But I think because we've got a backlog, we need to be a bit more picky.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're just going to feel like we're drowning. We did get to a point a couple of weeks ago, and I think that's maybe when we didn't
too much stuff
do a live because we did feel a bit. We're just being honest, but we did feel a bit like we were drowning. So I think it just
can't help it. We keep buying it. If it's there and it's a bargain, we're gonna buy it. As I'm sure
if you can afford to,
yeah. Keep going, keep working through it. Love it.
If the worst happens, live in the van and rent the place. There we go.
Happily.
Need to do MTV crib style. Just want to see the fridge and where the magic goes.
I'm gonna be knocking on the front door, and Em's gonna be there. Welcome to my crib.
They've spoiled it now.
Oh, what? Like no one's expecting that. You know what I mean?
That house tour will be your highest grossing video.
Honestly, I feel like it's gonna.
Hello, Becca.
Hey, Becca. But I don't know if there's gonna be any reselling related stuff in that video. We might be like, oh, we bought this.
Obviously, everything that we've bloody bought.
Yeah. So I answered that in my head. We'll be like, oh, we found that at an auction or at a car boot.
I hear there's no room for Pepsi signs in this house.
Yeah, we've already got all.
We've got a Pepsi wall.
All 5 or 6 of them on the wall. No, actually, they're still in storage here. But as soon as they don't,
you'll be first to know.
Yes, Daz, you'll be first to know. They're £250 each. No, I'm joking. They're not. But
I'm just here to spread hate about the fact they have a house and I don't, and I'm not a spanner.
It won't be. Oh, why are you not a spanner for?
I don't know. Give me 2 seconds.
We'll change it. Just block her instead. But no, yours will be very soon. I know it's on. I know it's in the process. So you can't. You've blocked her now. I'm joking. There we go. All right. You can PayPal £20.
We got Charlie's Rush. Hope you don't have to call Ghostbusters in the house.
Because you're wearing a Christmas t-shirt.
I can't get my words out.
We knew.
No, I know. Hopefully not. But we've been staying there for almost 2 weeks now, and so we feel relaxed.
It was built in 1900 though, like literally on the year 1900, which is like proper old. Like, but personally, we would like a house with a bit of character. Over maybe like a new build or something, but then I wouldn't turn my nose up at a new build, obviously. You know what I mean? Like,
hello, Lee. No, as we were saying, we are still in old place, family place, but because we don't have internet, but we're lacking the Wi-Fi. So after we leave here, we are going home.
We're going home after this. Yeah, we just worked later today.
She's a spanner. Shh.
All right, pack it in, you. All right.
Question: have you reached the stage where you curse each deck chair sale after dominating the beach market, or do you still love wrapping the monsters?
Well, actually, we got told. So I dropped 5 not say deck chairs, but chairs of some sorts,
larger items,
large parcels to the post office for Parcel Force on Friday at 2:30. Now, our post office told us, if you bring them in before 3:30, the guy only collects once a day, and you should get there before at 3:30. So I dropped them in at 2:30, and they said, oh, he came at 1:00. They won't go till Monday now. Such a shame, but scanned and got the receipt, and I thought it is what it is. Come Monday or Tuesday, whenever I went back in there with some more, they said, oh, you can't drop the big parcels in anymore. The driver's not happy with them. He's told us
you need to get them collected.
Yeah, you have to have them collected from your house. Which personally, and I know a lot of people do have parcels collected from the house, I like dropping them off. I'm in control of when we drop them off. I
don't like the thought of having to stay.
I don't want to be stuck indoors. Like sometimes we've had parcels that are too big, so they have to be collected. And then you think
fair enough,
yeah. But I would rather do like 2 birds, 1 stone. If we've got to go out for something else, I'll do parcels at the same time, and it just gets it done. Or if you're in a rush, you can just get them done. So yeah, that one got my back up a little bit, but we'll see how that one goes. But no, we spent £50 on chairs today, Sean. So bought a load more chairs. So I think next Instagram
are we changing from the wicker crew to the chair crew?
Maybe. But I'm gonna get all the unlisted chairs out because I need to spend a day cleaning and photographing chairs. And I'm gonna photograph all the ones that need listing. It's gonna be a day's work, I'm sure. But the weather's good, so they are selling.
Where are we?
Yeah.
You got Louise in. When are you doing another video?
Go on.
It will probably be out Saturday.
Saturday? He's saying Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah.
And then we'll have one out Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Just throwing the gauntlet down. It'll be Saturday or Sunday, this one definitely.
Yeah, maybe Saturday, Sunday the next week, but we'll see. We'll try. We'll try.
We've 100%, we've got one which is about 95% edited. I edited it today, as I said. That includes a little bit of the house, which is cool. But also
only did a sneak preview.
Yeah, a little preview. And a car boot and a haul of our little tiny house for little tiny people. Not me, I'm 6'2". Hey Den, so
hello Den. Sorry, that wasn't you, Den.
I saw your Instagram updates regarding your
HQ.
workshop build. Yes, your HQ. And it looks like it's really coming together well, which is awesome to see. Our build should hopefully start soon once we get a few things sorted. But I'm looking forward to that. It'd be nice to have our workshop. We're going to build one at the end of the garden, and hopefully we have to just keep all work-related items in the workshop. They will not overtake or overrun the house. We will not fill up corners of the house or spare room or walls or anywhere for boxes or stock. And if anyone says different, you're lying.
It's now on a video
I'm not
which
naive.
Is saved.
Yeah.
It's the 10th of June, 2021.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, all right? It's all going to stay in the workshop.
So we got Robert in. Hello. Congrats on your new home. So have you decided which room you're going to hang the van door?
That van door is still over there. I just never listed it, and I'm not keeping it. I need to actually get around to listing it. I need to do a bit more research. I think where I've stored it, what?
I don't even notice it.
No, I'll forget it's there. I don't even think it's not even in the unlisted pile. It's lent against the side with a table in front of, like a folding table in front of it. And I forget it's there, to be honest. So thanks for reminding me, Robert. After I need to actually work on that one.
That's brilliant. Jim's off to put his boy to bed. Have a fantastic evening.
Take care, Jim.
Cheers for popping in, dude.
Yeah, speak soon, man. Take care.
Where are we? Lee says, I'm spending way more than I'm taking at the moment, but I've built up a war chest of cash as I knew this would happen. Over winter, it will flip back and I will be spending very little, but still sell them. Yeah, that's so true.
And that's the thing as well. Not everyone's got all year car boots. One might not go to auctions or whatever. So they'll buy enough in the summer to keep listing throughout the winter with buying just a little bit now and then. So we would hope more to come in, but it's all waves and it's all a roller coaster. And we have to take each day as it comes and try and earn as much as we can and keep selling, sell.
Hello, Chris. Moving next door to Ricky. No, Ricky's living in our attic.
Yeah, Ricky's in the attic. John Luke's in the spare room.
Yeah.
Kieran's in the workshop. I've got him working, and he can live, eat, and sleep and work in the workshop.
Yeah. And Sam's under the stairs.
Yeah, Sam's there somewhere only. And anyone else, I'm not forgetting names. Part of the group.
Yes, when you collect collections, you can lose all day.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I think once we've got the workshop,
if we're working,
we're working there and living there, it's all in one. And then if we have to book a collection, then so be it. But I like to be like, if I package it now, I can go drop it off now if I want to, especially if it's a big parcel.
And I think having a 2-day dispatch on, you'd have to package it the day before
and then book it for the day after.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
Yeah.
So
but
we'll just hop it to every single.
Well, yeah, we did think that there's 3 post offices within the 2-mile radius. Let's say 3-mile radius. And if we've got like 6 parcels which are big. excuse me, we just drop 2 off each. The same driver is picking them up from each post office, so he's still picking up all 6.
It's an illusion.
But he's picked up 2 at each place. Maybe, I mean, we might get away with it. He might not notice. But if I use different tape, use different color tape for each one,
different address,
we won't know.
Yes, I agree with this, Lee. Loving Sean A's Instagram post every day is a school day, and I'm learning those from you.
100%. It's
full of knowledge. Is our Sean
Abercrombie design? No, I'm going to get it wrong, Sean. I'm going to get it wrong, but I do want to shout. I'm going to shout you out on for your Instagram because we've got a lot of love for your Instagram.
Chop, busy, work, bang, bang.
Even Paul,
yeah,
cool. Chop. Matt, if you're still in, Robin Hood, Matt, did you see My Dog Size is thing he's doing on, the art installation thing?
Where are we? Jason says 10% off Hermes using Packlink. There we go.
I heard that actually. Yeah, we haven't done it. So it's Abercrombie Antique Art Design. There we go.
Antiques Art Design.
Yeah, Antiques Art Design. Yeah. But yeah, I love your post, Sean. You know what I mean? And half of it, well, no, I'd say all of it is breakable, and I'd be scared to pick it up. But there is definitely, I mean, or you just burn Pokemon cards. You know what I mean? So, but
brilliant.
But yeah, I agree with Dom. Lee.
Where are we? So we've got Mr. Sadian. Hello. We've got Alison. Hello, mother.
Hey, mom.
Den says, thanks, Willie. Been pretty tough in the heat. I'm exactly the same as you guys. It has to be out the house, keeping work, homes, life separate. Got another week off, so
got another week of the build, I think. Yeah, awesome, nice. Awesome. Well, I hope it all comes together
so we've got
nicely.
Door blindness. Oh, he shared his link. There we go.
All right. Just
Linky
share your own then, eh?
Because he's a moderator.
He can can't he? Quick. Yeah, take that one. I'm joking. But no, definitely, it's
click
great.
The link.
It's great. That's why I love this community as well, because like everyone is just sharing knowledge, experiences, highs and lows. Like things. We don't always. Not every purchase is a win. You might buy something and go. You might not lose money, but you think I'm going to get my money back, or it's going to take me ages to sell it. It's just not worth it. And then by sharing that, you can try and save someone else the hassle as well. But mainly it's positive as well, obviously. So mainly you're sharing like this awesome thing you found, maybe didn't realize how much it was worth, and hopefully someone else will find it as well. A bit like the Paperweight King. I think he's in the chat. Is he? Where's the Paperweight King?
The PW.
PWK. Paperweight King, Mr. Ricky Lee.
I just
also Toy Story Bolo King.
King Julian.
Madagascar. Madagascar.
Oh hell, King Julian. Dyslexic entrepreneur. What's your best flip this week? What's been your best flip?
Best flip this week.
Well, I'd say the Globe, but then it got cancelled.
Well, yeah, it was 10 into 110, and it was a regular buyer, someone who's bought quite a few bits off us. Connor in it, but then he said it's cancelled, unfortunately. We did buy a just sold today, a fiberglass pond yacht, sort of sailing.
Big thing.
Yeah, it's a big thing to post. Paid 5 and it sold for 60 plus postage. So that would probably be our best flip this week so far. But yeah, let us know what yours is. It's always like to see
best?
What people are doing well with.
Famous last words: no stock allowed in the house. Good luck on that one.
Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. But that's why we don't want to move the stock to the house before we've built the workshop, because it's just we're never going to get it out.
Because I hope you pass him out
on the way out.
Hey,
what, this big book? No, mate, I've just picked it up. I'm not dropping it off.
Where are we?
Oh, he's the rug king as well now. He's been buying some rugs until they get pulled from under his feet. Sorry, sister.
Right, where are we? So we've got Mr. Dixon. Hello. How are you doing?
Evening, man. Hope you're well.
You
lost, aren't you? Mr. 17th favorite seller. Exactly.
Dad says that's what I love. The community is just as good as the sale sometimes.
100%, and that's why it's nice to be a part of it. Nice to find it and and just share and then it's meet people as well. Because now since like obviously lockdowns and stuff, we've obviously met Sean at Kempton, which is awesome. Now we've met Ricky, Kieran, and Sam as well. So it's madness, crazy. So
Sean says, must admit I am crap at making sure what I write about on Instagram is for sale at the point I talk about it. Anyone else a lazy sob with listed at the moment?
We're trying not to be.
Yeah.
Easily done.
I think we're just trying to do everything. Do you know what I mean?
You're trying to get
doing less.
Yeah, totally. That's why we're trying to be productive with our time more. So maybe now we're going to work and then coming home from work, which we weren't before. We were just like across the street or whatever. Whereas now it's like coming here, working, and then going home and then waking up and coming here. Like, so it's like trying to, okay, if we come here for 8 or 9 and finish at whatever time, like try and get as much as we can in that space, in that time, so we can go home and chill. Whereas before it was just work up until you have dinner, then go to bed. You know what I mean? Like it was just continuous. So hopefully get a bit more structure for us personally. But everyone does it differently. Everyone does what suits them. But our listing is not going too bad. But our sales are down, I'd say, because we've been listing a little bit less.
Yeah.
But swings and roundabouts.
We knew that would happen.
Swings and roundabouts. We knew as soon as we moved in the house, our sales would drop because we're not listing as much because we have other things. We're decorating. We've been painting. And we've just, I don't know, really mad, but
yeah, we did. The dining table was in, and
so we bought a dining table at Kempton on Tuesday. We only bought 5 things at Kempton. 2 things to sell. One was a Le Creuset casserole pot, and the other one was a like director's chair, like deck chair, stripy one. So we'll sell them. The profit from that should hopefully cover our sort of petrol and entrance fee because it's £10 per person to get in. I know. I was like, it used to be free. Well, it still is free from a later time, if you know what I mean. But yeah, and then the other things we bought was a what did we buy? Dining table.
Yeah. 2 chairs. But then we found out today that one of when Jack almost went through it.
I did go through it. This the rivets come out.
Rivet.
I didn't realise that in the chair. So when you sit on the plate, it what?
What's that smell?
Huh?
What's that?
What? So when you sit on the so when you sit on the chair, it pops up a bit, but hopefully we can get it sorted. Are you okay? What? And so, and the dining table is. What are you on about? Oh, dear. Lucky it's not a smell of vision, but excuse me. So she's still going to marry me, guys. It's fine. But it's a nice time. I can't believe you just done that. You know what I mean? And
I didn't do it.
No, as in I can't believe you just mentioned it. It was a silent but deadly. No one heard a thing, and you're just there like, "Woo!" Like, can we regain composure?
Yeah.
Can we? Oh dear. Anyway, right. But the dining table, genuinely, I'm gonna hold the fort here, guys.
No, I'm have a drink.
Have a drink. The dining table is. I love it. We almost bought one. For more because it was a similar one, but they wanted a lot more. I made them an offer and they said no, and we actually got one for less than what we offered, so that was really nice. That was really cool. So yeah, that was awesome. But it'll be in a video, no doubt. You're gonna catch up on the chat now before you little meltdown.
I'm broken.
You've missed some.
Oh, sorry.
Up again. Scroll. There you go.
Up, yeah.
If you video the workshop build, that would be a cool series. And people don't usually see that side of the biz. We probably will include it. I'm hoping we can get it started as soon as possible, then get it done as soon as possible. So But yeah, we'll no doubt include some parts to that for sure. Where are you?
Where are we? So I got a question from James. How do you go from part-time to full-time reselling? Any advice? So we didn't make that jump.
No, so after we got back from traveling, so we quit our jobs to go traveling, and we just went full-time after coming back from traveling. And our other business, Reborn Rewild, which we started in India, selling the hemp bags. So we'd done that full-time with the reselling. However, the best advice that I have read and seen other people say is, and it may work for some people, may not work for others, was someone said, if you can put your wages you earn from your current job, in all of it into a savings account, and you can live and pay bills off your part-time reselling or close enough, then that gives you an idea that once you take the leap, you will be okay. Obviously 1 week's different to the next and 1 month's different to the next, and when you go full-time you have more time, so you would hope you then earn
but then more, it's like you have to ride, like we say, you have to ride the wave. Like you're gonna have really bad months,
and I definitely would say put a buffer. If you're going from part-time to full-time, you don't want to be living paycheck to paycheck, because you need to buy stock, you need to have money for returns,
you need to put money aside in case you don't sell
and
much.
Obviously a tax bill and just all this sort of stuff. So I would definitely say save a buffer and see how your part-time earnings can do without your full-time job earnings. So but best of luck if you are making the leap, or just keep grafting the part-time full-time thing, because that's hard. A full-time normal job and obviously part-time.
Or even if you went part-time.
Excuse me. Yeah. See how it goes.
James, I did it slowly. Build and keep
cost of living low. Yeah. Definitely. If you can spend less elsewhere, you earn more money, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like keeping costs down, you earn more. I think Jack's broke something. No idea what you're talking about, Daz. Wasn't me.
Stephanie says, I'm still trying to sell stuff from when I moved out the house in West Sussex 10 years ago. Then my in-laws died and I have all their house stuff to go through. Wow.
That's the thing, like house clearance firms, we were just talking about this the other day. Obviously we buy from them at car boots, and you see them around town, wherever. It's insane. They get paid to clear a house of belongings. Obviously there will be rubbish in there they have to pay to get rid of, but a lot of that furniture, crockery, whatever it is, they will sell at the car boot. People like you and me, we are buying it at the car boot. So they're the ones, and they'll find gems. We know loads of people, loads of house clearance guys that we speak to, who said they have found like stacks of money hidden in the house that families didn't know, grandparents or whatever were hiding. Like it's just insane that what house clearance firms can. But it's sad on the other hand that obviously most of the time someone has passed away, sadly, and then all their stuff gets gone through. But it's a mad old process, mad old thing.
So we've got Richard in. Hello.
Hey Rich, hope you're good. Hope you're good.
We got Lomi.
Hey Lomi.
Becky says, I find when I have more time I go slower, so I think if you go full-time from part-time you won't necessarily double your sales.
No, and this is the thing for us as well. People may think, oh, 2 people, one selling,
be able to do it,
we're double what one person is. Not always, not always. It's different. We may be double some people, but then some people would have the same figures as us.
More than us.
Or more, easily more. So I do think, two,
to become
one. God.
Where are we? Daz,
how did you find out about the Irish pub closing? My perfect snow. No, it wasn't a pub closing. Again, a house clearance firm had cleared a pub, and we were just buying from them. But it had all come from a pub. I would love to have had access to the pub, definitely. But they probably got paid to clear it, and then we've bought it off them. But I would love to get in there and get into the bars and pubs and when they do clearances, because that would be there is money, easy money.
So Biz Restoration says, really been thinking about doing house clearances too on the side, but being choosy about the houses, price yourself out of the ones full of rubbish.
Otherwise, you're literally just doing tip runs. I mean, you're a rubbish clearance always, but you still earn money.
Tip run.
You're a tip run. Oh my god. But you will still earn money, because obviously they're paying you enough to clear it.
Yeah.
But when people get like stately homes, you've got to go clear it, and
crazy.
And there's like just thousands of pounds worth of stuff, which the families, maybe they've got loads of money and they've taken the what's the word for not like heirlooms but sentimental stuff, and they don't want to deal with the rest of it.
Can you just show my tray?
Your tray? Yes. Oh, bam! How cool is that? So yeah.
So I'm replacing Jack.
Yeah.
It's me. This is now about me and my tray.
What? Oh, I'm back. But no, basically, this was a £5 today. We bought 2 for £10.
But not the same, sadly. But...
No, not the same.
I love it.
But proper mid-century, proper retro in it.
Love it.
But we bought 2. The other one list for 20. Not the same. Didn't like that one. List that for 20. Pay 10 for both. Make a profit. Keep one.
So we've got Peter Licious in.
Hey, Peter.
Who's just got a curry down him. What, down your top?
Is it
What curry was it? Was it nice? Yeah.
Nice and spicy?
Was it spicy or was it a korma? Is Peter a korma guy? What are you? Let us know.
I mean, I don't mind a korma sauce, but we don't order a korma, if that makes sense.
So we've got Lexi Lou in.
If I could just have a side pod.
We need to get you on this.
When we get back to having guests again.
Yeah.
Lex, if you would like to come on for a little chat.
There's the lady, I can't remember the name.
Questions. We haven't done that in a while.
We haven't done that.
We haven't done the questions in a while.
There was a lady at the copy, I can't remember. We saw her yesterday. What's her name? But she said, you haven't had Lex? And I was like, oh my God, I forgot.
No.
But
we had Carla on. No, everyone remembers Carla coming on.
But yeah, no. If you want to, obviously let us know and we'll sort something out.
She might not want to. Lex might be going, you know what, guys? No, there she is.
There we go.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, definitely. Going full time can be tough. If only.
If you only
shop in charity shops, so if you could.
I agree. Some people, do very well out of charity shops. However, I would say you don't need to. I'm not saying you need to, but I think it can be easier if you a little bit of car boots, auctions, charity shops, whatever. You have a better chance of finding good stock.
That's my nan has a tea coat in that design. Well, our biscuit tin, a biscuit jar is like that.
Yes.
Not everything's going to be like that.
No.
But there's a few bits that are flower power, baby.
A little touch of colour. Oh, Joe Frazee.
Ooh, Peter with the Joe Frazee.
Oh, a sexy Joe Frazee.
He's delicious with his sexy Joe
Frazee. He's had a couple of beers.
A couple of cobras.
Yeah, he's had. It's a Thursday. He thinks it's a Friday.
So we got Charlotte in. Hello, first time watching.
Probably last time at this rate as well. But
welcome,
Charlotte.
Welcome to the madhouse.
Yeah, I hope you're well.
Replacing Jack, outrageous
here. Impossible. Get
the bleep machine for that. Oh, where are we?
It'd be nice. It'd be nice to come.
F&S do amazing in charity shops. They do, and they do really good at auctions as well.
Yeah.
Faye and Simon.
Yes.
Every day's a Friday here.
Oh.
What we like. What you
don't.
Every day's a Friday.
You just said that. You go mad. You just read that. Oh.
I'm tired. Oh, Peter Ray's in.
Outrageous. I read that. I think I read that too fast. I thought it wasn't spelled right. So, Becky, I take my hat off to you. All right.
That was a good one. Sorry, that went over our heads.
Yeah.
I wanted to say hello to Peter Ray. I think because of Peter, I was thinking. Looking forward to next week's Banish bin.
Who's on next week? I don't know. Probably won't be worth watching. Joking. Everyone go watch Laney's because I really did cry because this one will be on. And we're all going to disagree with her opinions.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I mean, most people disagree with most of mine, so.
Oh, every day's a Friday here.
I think we're all going nuts.
Good she said it twice.
Yeah. Nuts.
Paul says a lot of people don't realise house clearance people have to pay for a house full of good gear but get played.
This is the thing. Like, yeah, if they go in and it's all incredible stuff, then like I understand that, you know, they'll pay for it because there is the homeowner, not the homeowner, but the family, or whatever, know there is value in it.
Then they might get the job.
It's offers on the job. That's what it is. And it's a job. But it's just the stories we've heard, and I know people will make it out. You know, like everyone loves a story, don't they? A car boot or whatever. But
animate it.
Yeah. But the idea of getting paid, you know, there's a couple of doors down here, which it's the same situation. And I know there's some like a bit of mid-century furniture and stuff in there, and he has been charged to clear his mum's house. I don't know how much it was, you know, but to me there didn't look a lot of rubbish in it. It looks like the stuff that you would take to a car boot, and house clearance firm's going to sell it, you know. But I know there is fees as well, like an old mattress, you know, the stuff that you have to pay to get rid of. They have to go take it to the tip and pay. So there are costs involved. Of course there is. A deserving tray punt. Oh, I love it.
Oh, you guys.
I love it. It is good. It is good. I can't think of one. You're thinking hard as well, but
you can hear the cogs turning, can't you?
Exactly. Lee done well in charity shop today. Popped into one after my eye test, but I didn't see that coming. Mostly silly prices, but I still picked up a couple of underpriced items. Again, it's about arming yourself with the knowledge. Yeah, it's the having the knowledge of what you're looking at. Obviously, everyone can just search eBay comps, but sometimes the item doesn't have the name on it. Okay, you can Google Lens it, but you can't Google Lens everything in a shop. You know, and then there's having the money to be able to afford to buy the item. You know, but it's definitely.
I personally love, like we said before, like the little village or town charity shops.
Independence.
Yeah.
They're definitely better.
Not necessarily just because of the price, but I feel like there is more of a range, and they're not putting it on eBay, which is mad because that's what we're doing. But
yeah. Oh, we're only looking at it from a reseller's point of view. Yeah. Like I don't want to go down the rabbit hole of charity shops, because I'm more than happy for the charity shop to make as much money as they can. Definitely. But it's when they charge a high price and it's sat on the shelf for months. Like, you know, charge a high price, and if it sells at a high price, that's amazing. Yeah. Like, that's incredible. But if it doesn't, then like, you know.
Oh, it's broken up.
Me and charity shops have split up. Oh, do you want to tell us the story? Do you want to tell us what happened?
No, he just says that. I think he just says that it's
just not working.
We've had talks, haven't we, before?
Yeah, it's not working. It's not working. The more knowledge and experience you have, the easier reselling becomes. Definitely. Until you start taking more gambles, which obviously
Peter's on the market.
I've moved on. Peter is free,
single Pringle and ready to mingle. No, joking.
Oh dear. Oh, agreed, Sam. Agreed. But you can find bargains.
But when you're charging £5 for a pack of insect sticks, that is
£5.
No, for what?
Oh, it was the wooden tray. Yeah. But it's mad. Yeah. You can't. But then we've done really well on others, you know.
That's the story on one of my local charity shops. They've got a brand new Blue Fairy player.
And if it sells, then
kudos.
Good. You know what I mean? But I'd hate to see it sat there for ages, because you know they could have got £50 for it or whatever, and then something else can go in that spot on the shelf, and then that can earn them money, and then it can continue like that. We've
had this chat lots.
We have. But more the better for everyone, you know. Sean's welcoming Charlotte. Just enjoy this sexy bunch. You'll be fine. Just ignore the film.
Also known as Ricky Lee.
Oh my god. And you may scroll past some of Sean's comments as well. Then,
it's been there months.
It's been there months already. It's a shame. It is a shame.
Peter Ray says, got to keep your eyes open to things you wouldn't normally pick up in charity shops. Bargains to be had, just far and few between.
Or few and far between, as most people say.
What did I say?
Far and few between. Same meaning. Same thing. Same. But I want to go back to India. Have you got 4K subs yet?
4K dubs.
Dubs steps. No, we're very happy.
We're grateful for every single one of you.
3,700 and something, I think. Which is awesome.
Yeah,
love it. But on Instagram, because me and Peter were talking the other day, we did just go over it. The followers on Instagram, which is cool. But we had a conversation. It's sort of like it's like 3,998,401, then 3,997, and then it was just sort of like jumping, bouncing.
So Becky says, I'm happy with charity shops pricing whatever they want, but it drives me mad when they say no donations, but they have 100%.
That is it. That is that is the nail in the coffin, so to speak. That is how it's when they're declining.
You think you could get more money if you just get more. Yeah.
They're saying no to donations. That's a shame. But
what a lovely 3.8 thousand bunch. Yeah. Yes.
I mean, if they all want to pop on for the live now, I mean, it'll come in and say hello. But yeah.
We've got Z in.
Hey, Z.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, dude.
Thank you.
It's been a bit of a whirlwind couple of weeks.
We're not here now, but we're in.
But we will be going there shortly. Just I don't know, it means Z obviously, but just woke up. Oh, there we go.
The secret of reselling is to buy things when demand is the lowest and sell when the demand is the highest. A great example is Christmas decorations. Buy them for nothing in June and sell in November. True.
I see people do that with Christmas stuff all the time.
We do that with fairy lights, but then I want to keep them.
Definitely. Well, it's a bit like the chairs now. We're obviously buying them and selling them now because the weather is good. But then, like, I can't store hundreds of chairs in the winter for summer. So it's like, but I do think you could pick up some really cheap ones in the winter.
But if they're like
beautiful one, then obviously we'll keep them. But like the proper banging, only like eloquently spoken chats here.
Old man Sam would be proud.
Yeah. He
Pompey massive.
Loves the phrases we come up with on a Wednesday. But it's nice to have a catch up. Obviously, as we said, we haven't been on for a couple of weeks, and it's nice just to come. If you cop a banger, there we go. Appreciate it, Becky. Appreciate it. But it's nice just to come on, chat to you guys, see how you're all doing, and
how y'all doing.
Update. As we did mention, there is a video edited. It's about 90%, 95% edited. Just got to tweak a couple of bits. That'll be up over the weekend, and that'll have a teaser into a little bit of the house.
No, teasing me.
But it's a car boot haul, car boot live footage, a little bit of a haul, and a little bit of the house as well, and a little bit of the dilemma, that unfolded the day before, on the day, yeah. So that'll be in there.
I mean, it wouldn't have been our first house buy without it being our first house buy.
We wouldn't have exchanged and completed on that day. All
will be revealed,
if
my
we
friends.
Didn't do this.
All will be
you have to watch the
revealed.
video. But it will. It was all worth it though. It was all worth it.
Yeah.
And it's nice to be in there now. Hopefully, so this time next week, I don't think we're gonna have internet yet because it's on the 18th, I think. But if it is the 17th, we'll be doing a live from the house.
It's the 18th.
It is the 18th.
It's the electric is being changed.
Okay. Ignore me then. So
you know week, nothing, Jon Snow.
I'll just get on with. I'll just go out car boots and buy stuff. Em does everything else. But
so we got Peter in. Hello, Peter.
Hey, Reseller kid.
Stories for the grandkids.
Well, that's also why we've wanted to document it, on here.
One share of you guys and
one for ourselves, so
we can cringe when we
look back. Like even, and I'm not talking 10 years later. I'm talking a few months down the line.
Next week.
What was we doing?
We always do that. Like,
yeah. If we watch back any of the old videos,
that was the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We got Thrifty Shutterbeg in.
Hey,
Hello.
hope you're well.
Live from the West Ring. What of our very small house?
The house is literally about 3.5 meters wide. It's a long narrow house sort of thing.
Long and thin.
And it's, but like I said, it's built in 1900, so it's got a lot of character.
But we're on the ladder.
We are. We've got our foot on the ladder, and we're involved. You know. Now we've got 30 long years of paying the mortgage. Oh, just kick the table.
But yeah, if you guys have got any questions, we'll be rounding up in 5 minutes.
Yeah, so do drop them in if you do. Otherwise, we'll have a new video out on the weekend.
Oh, we got Peter.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you. How long do you think it will take before we close out?
No, we're building a workshop in the garden, and there will be no stock in the house. Well, the only stock in the house will be stuff that we're keeping for now, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes so far. But we just can't wait to build the workshop because it's going to be bigger than what we're working out of now. So hopefully we can grow and buy more. Who'd have thought it, eh?
And then we'll get a unit,
and then we'll get a warehouse, and then we'll have. But that's fine because after we've built the workshop in the garden and we don't need to work from there anymore, then it's a bar in the garden. You know, a little man cave, little bar at the bottom of the garden. You know, yes. So it's fine, but it's a workshop for now. And later on, pool table, cinema. It's not that big. But what?
Multi-complex.
Yeah. I'm gonna be hosting car boots in this workshop.
Oh dear.
Great.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Peter. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Paul. Cheers.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It's been a long time coming, like just for us, like saving for it, obviously. And then once we made the offer on the house, the process of just jumping through the hoops, getting the paperwork and everything, and mortgage and all that. So it's been nice that it's now done. You know, now the other hard work starts. You know, decorating and putting our stamp on the place, and then building the workshop. So that's cool. Looking forward to it.
Definitely. As he says, a dedicated workshop sounds cool. Will be great to keep.
That's the plan. That's the plan. And
wow, everyone keeps telling us it won't.
Yeah. And the garden's quite long, so it can be. We're hoping to be like about a 9 meter long workshop at the end of the garden. We still leaves about 10 meters of the garden, so you know it's less than 50% of the garden. Has to be there's a limit on it. So we still got a bit of garden, and then a nice big workshop, but it's only about 3 meters wide, so it is narrow. But
Leanne says there's a shortage of sheds and general building supplies at present. Everyone, we know.
I've heard about this.
But we're gonna try our best.
We'll see what we can do. Denz has bought it all.
Our interest rate's very low right now. Like here in the States, we just refinanced at 2.25%. No need to be specific. So we've got quite a low interest rate. Because we've got quite
because we've got a high deposit.
Yeah.
We've got a low.
But that's only fixed for 2 years. So
yeah. But interest rates generally are very low at the moment, I think, across the board. And I think they can really only go up. I'm no financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but I do think they're going to go up. Yeah. But for now, ours is pretty low. And
for 2 years, and then we'll let you know.
We'll take it when we can, for as long as we can.
Thank you, Bills and Moon.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you for shout back. Sorry. A bit late. Just finish it. No worries, dude. We are just off.
We're just finishing up, but you can watch it back another time if you feel, or it'll be a new video out on the weekend.
Saturday.
Why Saturday? Why not Sunday?
Just
you're feeling a Saturday. Saturday vibes.
Juicy.
Saturday vibes. Yeah, that's all right.
Where are we?
Well, you're lost in it.
Rich says, damn, I've missed most of the chat sorting out eBay. He said it's a mistake and another buyer while the case is still open.
And open, send he said, no, I'll pass. Yeah, I'd say give eBay a little tinkle. Get them to give you a call back and just ask for advice. And I would say I don't feel too safe. As long as you're happy to, obviously have to relist it. But
do you have to get the stock in the workshop insured, or does that come under house? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
We haven't looked that far into it, but we'll let you know.
Haven't haven't really gone that far.
Sean says, all joking aside, very proud you have done this off your own effort. New big company paying a monthly wage.
What's the last bit mean?
I'm not sure.
I can see it in your face, you're dodgeball. But the first bit, thank you, Sean.
Thank you, dude.
It means a lot. We do really appreciate it. And it is nice. It is nice that just from reselling, since we come back from traveling, that we've been able to, save and do this. Do a job that we love and enjoy, and actually, been able to.
No big company.
No. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. And been able to save enough to get our foot on the ladder. So that was our biggest thing. We haven't done much for 2 years. We've just worked for 2 years, but we've made it there, and it's all easy from now. No, it's no. As I've said to your dad, and your dad always laughs at me. Once you bought the house, there's no more stress, no more worries, no more nothing. It's easy. Just walk in the. I'm joking. It's a whole new set of stress now.
Captain, she said, "Congrats on the house. Just came for the movie show. Sorry, no worries.
No worries.
We are just off in a minute, but yeah, we will. We'll be back next week." Mrs. Sadie, you guys bought at the right time for sure. You can always refinance with a fixed loan after a couple of years. But well done and congrats. Thank you. No, we really appreciate everyone of your support and stuff. We are, yeah,
it means a lot.
Yeah,
it means a lot, and it's nice to be a part of the community so we can share our journey and what we're doing. So it's nice to go back and forth and hear about other people's as well. So we laugh now.
Kath, obviously that was on your vanish bin, wasn't it?
What? When are you two gonna get a proper
Never!
job? No, why would we want to get a proper job? And I agree, Lee. Yeah, we're gonna try and just save and pay as much as we can off and all that. For the restoration, we made some videos while we were away, but we didn't talk to the camera.
It's not badly budgeted. It's like music videos.
Yeah. But we may share them one day and sort of not react to them, but watch them back and then film that so you guys can watch it. And we can go, oh, look, I remember going to that place and all that. Because it is, we loved it. We really enjoyed in Southeast Asia and everything. So, maybe we'll share that one day.
It's easy until we all turn up for the house.
Big party.
We're not going to fit you all in.
No. Big party, small house.
It's the council tax I test paying.
It is what it is, isn't it?
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Becky says, not only that, but I think when you're self-employed, they only take into account profit from mortgage, whereas paid employees, it goes off gross salary before. Yeah, that's
true. Yeah, and we jumped through a lot of hoops for mortgage, but we're done. And Becky, you won't be long. So we're going to wrap it up, guys. We do appreciate it so much.
Oh, so we've got one more question.
One more, get it in there.
From Bethany, I would love, I guess that means love, to do reselling full time. However, how do you manage when car boot season has ended?
I touched on this earlier. We have some car boots that are all year round, whether on hard ground or indoors.
But there's lots of different ways. You can obviously go into wholesale,
RA, auction houses, charity shops, and that sort of thing. Or buy a lot in the summer
if you've got the space.
If you can afford it and you've got the space to then trickle through the winter. Trickle through. You know what I mean? And as I knew Sean would say auctions, he loves an auction. Loves an auction. Right, guys, we're going to leave it there because we want to go home to our house.
Yeah, we want to go home.
Yes, but yes, we
we love you and thank you for all your support. And we'll get a video out Saturday, but later Sunday.
Yes, this weekend, 100% video out, teaser from the house, and then we'll get you more later.
So we'll see you soon.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Thanks so much. Stay safe.